Hello again, Struck Quop. Welcome back to another day of streaming. Today I'm testing the Waylanders, a game that has been destroyed into little pieces by Steam's review system. I'm wondering if that's really if that's how it should be. I'll test it myself. Keep in mind the game was in early access for a while, so maybe a lot of the bad reviews might have been from early access, although a lot of them I'm pretty sure are also from post-launch. We'll see how that goes. I'll just play on the default settings with maybe some things changed. I'll probably come back for auto if I feel the need. Enable free top camera, blah blah blah. Camera sensibility, shouldn't that be sensitivity? Gottes is back, welcome back Gottes, how's it going? Target confirmation every attack, change target automatically if you attack a different enemy. Okay, those are some things I won't touch much. Show damage numbers, I might have damage numbers, I think it might be better. Input, I'm gonna change those. Graphics, I'm just gonna leave them as they are. I only reduce the motion blur because I don't like it. And I put VSync, the rest I left as it is. So yeah, let's start. Difficulty, Peasant, Pilgrim, Explorer, Waylander, Nightmare. No health recovery after battle. I don't like this. Normal levels of health recovery and stats. Okay, I'll go Explorer. It's right in the middle. Average players, average difficulty. That's where we belong. You pre-ordered Sifu. Okay, I hope you don't end up regretting Sifu as a pre-order. Wait, where's the Nippo? There is no Nippo. I feel like I've been cheated. There is no Nippo. I guess to avoid an 18+ rating they had to remove the Nippo. Let's check the mail. I'll check the character customization. There's human, werewolf, Morian and semi-Fomorian. For female there's the same, human, werewolf, Morian, semi-Fomorian. Classes, warrior, guardian, rogue, ranger, sorcerer, healer. Based on your class, I guess there's a different background. Okay, I'll take a female mage character. Traits mostly water, increases resistance to water damage, increases resistance to wind damage, increases resistance to earth damage, increases resistance to fire damage. What race do we want? I'm assuming werewolf won't be suitable for a mage, and more suitable probably for a warrior thing. Morian also seems like a warrior kind of stuff. Although their mages look nice. I guess everyone can be a decent sorcerer. I like this one. The Morian. Dark skin, golden eyes. And the background, I guess I can only select Morian Diplomat. You can customize. Toggle helmet. Okay, hairstyle. Can I rotate? Why? Okay, I can rotate. Oh, this one looks cool. So do I go for this or this? Guess this one is more battle friendly, although this one isn't bad either. Let's maybe get this one. Hair color, we always go blue if we can, or white. And this blue looks more like green, but I think white would be nice contrast to the skin tone. I'm gonna go for dark skin tone. This or this? This one. And this hair or that hair? This one's not a bad contrast. Eye color. Okay, I think this one looks the best. Stats. Strength, constitution, agility, perception, intelligence, willpower. I'm assuming crit chance also applies to spells. It doesn't say attack crit chance, it just says crit chance. Something like this seems nice. 9, 10, 8, perception, int, willpower. Identity. Okay, let's leave this one. Enough messing around. But yeah, let's see what Steam doesn't like about this game. Why is it so badly received on Steam, I wonder?
Ireland, the home of our gods, the Tuatha de Danaan. The only creatures in the universe who have any chance of being more civilized than we are, darling. We upper-class Maurians who, like the two of us, find our calling as
This is very quiet, I need to increase
know how
it.
to live a life of pure luxury and decadence, don't we? Our home, the other world, is absolute class. Houses of pure gold, the best education in the world, eternal lives that allow us to take full advantage of that education.
Oops, sorry. Alt and tapped to start my mouse hub.
It's no wonder that King Ith wanted to bring you along on his voyage to Ireland. You're charming, intelligent,
Sky, say
eloquent, and a
Say
better
hi.
negotiator in
Sniff
your
the
sleep
camera.
than any of these humans on their best day. Whispers drift on the cool breeze as it wafts over the sea.
Camera
Could it be
sniffer.
that the one who will guide us to the new world is among us? Could this be the first verse of the legend of Mille Spaniel, the Waylanders?
Okay. So this game has a lot of time travel from one era to another, one mythology to another and stuff like that. And you see similarities to Pathfinder Kingmaker, where you can pause and tell
You're the
people what
first
to
to rise,
do,
my king.
Always.
and you can unpause and
Is there
let
anything
them
you need?
let them do things in real
No,
time.
no. I've been looking forward to this day my entire life. The moment I finally meet the Tuatha de Danaan. The moment we finally blend our worlds into one.
As have I. Though you might have to stop me from putting my foot in my mouth. Meeting my gods, my heroes. It's a lot to take in.
You don't have to do any of the talking. Or convince them to treat you like an equal. That's my job.
Gotta
that
says
I'm
his
grateful.
action cannot be cancelled. Well, there's always refund
the other
timers in
That new
purchases.
soldier woke even before
Hopefully
me.
PlayStation has those.
The others are
if you
beginning
don't
to
like the
stir.
first couple
What
of
about my
hours,
son?
hopefully you can
Do you
still
want the honest
refund.
answer?
Um,
Or,
He's fast
Seafood.
asleep, isn't he?
he didn't go to bed until about 2 hours ago. I'm pretty certain he's still drunk.
Oh. I asked you to guard him. Watch over him.
I know, but
Perhaps the prince should remain here on the ship during our negotiations today.
Sky
then
still
how will he
wants food.
learn?
No, Sky,
Well, not from
already
you, I
ate.
suppose.
Ouch!
I could maybe give him
Fair,
a little
but
food, just a little,
ouch.
so he can stop bothering me for a few hours.
How long have they been here?
The whole time. So, how do you feel about meeting the gods today?
So, we'll be meeting the gods today, oh boy.
While I admire your commitment to your duty, I'd encourage you to have opinions. Feelings are what set us apart from beasts.
I came up here in the first place to ask if your majesty wanted some breakfast.
Not just yet. Allow me a few more moments alone to enjoy the stars on the horizon before the sun washes them away.
But of course, my lord. Shall we?
It's gonna sing now, okay. I didn't know I was playing a musical. I guess some games are musicals as well. Toss a coin for your Witcher. Let's see.
And now, thanks to my hard work, I'm the youngest leader of the
likes
Druids
that new
College
tree.
ever.
Yes, Amagan, we know you ship rainbows. Stop bragging to the new kid.
But not all of us have had thousands of years to perfect our craft.
Time
You're
for
right,
bum
some
washing,
of us
I
learned
guess.
to shut up before we turned 30.
Be nice, my dear. The sun hasn't even risen yet.
Yeah, because nighttime is when no one ever does or says anything naughty.
You're insufferable.
I love you too.
Sustenance has arrived.
Ah, thank goodness. I am positively famished.
You ate more than anyone else at dinner last night.
Yeah, I worked it all off.
Okay, egg time. Yum.
And that's one massive egg.
We have to wake up the prince eventually, but he's not going to be happy about it.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Don't look at me.
Okay. We're looking for a prince to wake up. Can I rotate the camera? I can. No jumping, okay. Where is that lazy bastard? Eh? Nani? Where? Oh, I have to talk to all of them first, okay.
All true heroes need to go on a life-changing journey, like Odysseus. Don't get me wrong, I'm the best hand-to-hand combatant in the world. You're safe. Only the greatest place in the world, Crete. You would be too if you'd spent 27 years chiseling your body.
Right, we talked to Heraclius. Oh, look, we can change the camera with just the click of a button. Najedia. Najedia?
We're all so fabulous and stunningly attractive. I personally am unusually skilled at magics, lost to all but the most educated of Morians. Because my skills in the negotiation and persuasion departments are,
She's
shall
gonna
we
be my
say...
magic sensei.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be humble about this. I'm a damn good talker. Oh, my dear, kings die. I've watched nearly 100 generations of human rulers. I exist on a scale beyond your Morians. We're the best. Define that's not true.
I guess I picked the right race
We mostly
then.
live underground, in the dark, so that's not the best.
Let's
We
see.
are immortal and do have a lot of gold, though. So... Not just that. I check so many necessary boxes. I'm a powerful sorceress. I know more about the Tuatha than the entire Druid College combined. I'm an important representative of the Mauryan culture. And I'm charming as fuck. Ah, anything I want. I'm joking, dear. Talason is a powerful, handsome man. We have a nice time together.
Is that the one she has nice time together with?
Well,
Yeah, that's it.
I've been an archer and a general for the king for over a decade. My speciality is in planning and spotting traps. We're not expecting any funny business, but just in case. At the capital, I'm part of the royal family. It's not the only reason I became a general, but I won't pretend it didn't help. No, we don't know each other that well. I'm
He's
a
a middle-aged widower.
and
Okay.
she's a beautiful woman with more knowledge than I could acquire. Oh, we've met up dozens. Lugade, he's a kid. People have started writing him off as a possible route.
Think cool game this time. Well, it has mostly negative reviews on Steam. I intend to find out why.
I've lived there since I was a kid. Oh, I was found to have... and now they put me in... Yes, I am. I've lived there since I was a... It's exhilarating. And now... Yes. The king... We like giving each other a hard time, and she can be overly dramatic for my...
Wake Prince Lugate. Where is this little fucker? Fuji-sama. Come on.
Your Highness? Prince Lugade?
If he ruined my favorite cloak, I'm gonna feed him to
Go easy on him, Amagin. Maybe he'll be better at holding the throne than holding his...
Yeah, right, okay, never mind that. Let's just get to the gameplay.
Our scouting boats have finished surveying the beach. We should be safe to land. But it's strange. There were no people to be seen.
They're not exactly people, Talisa.
Aliens, they took them away.
I know. Our gods. But do they not walk on the ground? Do they not bend twigs when walking past trees?
What do you mean?
There's nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm done with this.
You fucking imbecile!
Father, why are we giving them presents? You're the king. They should be giving tribute to you.
We are emissaries of peace to a people more powerful than any of us can understand or even imagine. This is a privilege.
Well, I'm sick of privilege.
So are we.
Excuse me?
How's that hangover, Your Highness?
I can't believe you made me share a cabin with this.
Speak, child. What am I?
Enough!
I have done everything in my power, both as your king and as your father, to prepare you to carry the crown. You're an adult now, and your mother and I, we don't know what else we can do. When we return home to Galicia, I'm calling together the council. We need to decide if you're ever going to be suited for the throne.
But father...
From now on, you will address me as your majesty. Stop gawking and get back
But
to
I have
work.
the feeling that this prince will be trouble. Talk to the king, talk to the prince. Interesting objectives. Okay, kingy.
I need some time alone to think. I must focus. My wife is going. I didn't enjoy a single moment of that, no. It's the hardest thing I've... Thank you. I'm not sure I did. My wife Escotta and I, we were never able to have more children. Brigade is so precious to us. We've shown him as much love as we know how. And now that I can't be a good father...
Okay.
It's never mattered what I wanted. It's my birthright. I've always had to be the prince, whether I liked it or not. Now our majesty is throwing it in my face. Asshole. I'm humiliated. How... I am his son. Does that mean nothing to him? Why come...
Okay, cool. Let's return to the cabin.
I remember my first quest aboard this ship. It was nearly the end of me. That was... if you're... Excellent.
Fight!
In order to fight effectively, you'll first need a weapon. Pick one from that crate over there.
Okay, interesting stuff.
I see you've got a weapon equipped. Let's start with the basics of combat. Good job. Let's try some tactics, shall we?
Tactical pose.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to try something more advanced. Formation.
With the thing, okay, they gave me some more people for formations.
Good job.
Okay.
But you've only started down the road to becoming a great warrior. Here, take my notes. Read them if you need help along your journey.
Now what? Someone's watching. Crow. Odin is watching.
Stay with me, my I need more, Amagin. We can do better than this.
How dare you tell me what to do after embarrassing me in front of the Tuatha?
Oh, the Tuatha that just attacked us. Those Tuatha, huh? Yeah, I'm a wretched bitch for dimming their esteemed opinion off you. Can't believe myself.
So that's the future. That thing has not happened yet. In the timeline I am at.
Help!
I like that. I actually like movies and games who jump back and forth on the timeline. It's a little dark. Hard to see stuff. I'll try to fix the brightness maybe. Just a little.
Thank you. Now let's crush these bastards.
There is no brightness slider. Let's enable auto wood, by the way. Auto wood here. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. Are we gonna get a healer in the team soon? Formations will be unlocked once they reach level 3. Okay. So we need to reach level 3 before we can use formations. I tried.
We're being
to see what's
surrounded
gonna
by
happen.
fear bollards. I don't know where they're coming from, but there are a lot of them, and it's not good. Help me organize the troops. This is chaos.
On it. You, help us.
Oh, Father.
Oh, stop your blubbering. This is all your fault.
We can yell at the kid later. Save your energy.
Would you all please stop?
Father, you're still alive.
Not if you keep doing that.
We need to get the king back to the boats.
Agreed.
Here. You're not stable enough for me to remove the spearhead, but that should make things a bit more comfortable.
Nothing about this is comfortable.
Your Majesty, can you stand?
Here, I'll help you.
I've got you, Your Majesty. I'll carry you home.
I'm all right. I can stand. I just need to go slow. Keep them off me.
We can do that.
I'll meet you at the beach.
Do you want to be sorcerer or healer? I want to be DPS. Maybe someone else will be the healer in the team. Like her. Yeah, she's a healer. She's a healer, alright. We have a second sorcerer. Attribute points for this fella. Cool. Oh, from behind. Okay.
There! The boats!
Get to the chopper. I'm gonna build them slightly differently, so we don't have copy-pasted characters. Because there's a class overlap between those. Did we loot anything? We can do wield. What now? This one didn't hit them strangely, that AoE. Maybe there's some mechanic of that wave that makes it not hit every time.
Good work, Tulasin. I knew I could count on you.
See, this wave doesn't do much damage. to drink some mana and some healing, I guess. It reminds you of Guild Wars 1. Strange thing to remind you of, but okay. But yeah, it's a cool game. Seems fine, but it doesn't seem like a great game. But it's too early for me to tell. Might be a bit overwhelming controlling a full team, but I'm used to it. I've played games like Pathfinder, Kingmaker, and the other Pathfinder. I forgot the name. Where you have real time and posing.
You're the strategist.
Real
Do you
time. I
think
wonder
this is
if I
going
can
well?
switch to turn-based mode.
Wishful thinking.
We don't have time for that.
You're brave, Greek.
You too, kid. Let's get a drink when this is done.
The rest of you get on those boats. I need to take care of something. If the legends are correct, there should be a cave on this beach that connects to the Maurian otherworld. I need to seal it, so that whatever it is that's happening here doesn't come for my people next.
You can't do that kind of magic without me. Did you hear that?
I felt it.
We all did.
That one
must
looks
be
nice.
Lu, the wolf
the lost king of the Tuatha.
more attractive than I'd imagined.
What is wrong with you?
The curse upon Ireland has been awakened. I am now reborn. I will not rest until I have dismembered and dined upon the entrails of every mortal creature who dares cross my path.
Tell your mother I love her.
Mashed potatoes. And why did he sacrifice himself? This was a
The glowing
super
hand seems to
stupid
be a
and
focus for
pointless
his magic.
sacrifice.
We
If you
should
were gonna
focus on
fight
the
this
glowing
one
hand.
in the first place, why would he sacrifice himself?
We did it!
He didn't achieve
Attack his
anything
head.
by dying, other than dying. We still have to fight this one, so there are some huge plot holes, like not plot holes. I'm not sure what the right word would be. It's not plot holes, like a plot illogicality or whatever you want to call it.
The glowing hand seems to be a focus for his magic. We should focus on the glowing... hand. You did it! Attack his head!
Okay. Pretty pointless from the king to sacrifice himself for no real reason.
You're the king now,
Like, what
Lugade.
were the writers of
Command
this
your
game
troops.
thinking by making it
I
in
don't
such
know
a way
what I'm
for
doing.
him to die a pointless death?
My soldiers, my countrymen, onto the boats. We must leave this cursed place.
I love a good fight more than anything else in the world. But we're fucked and we need to go.
We'll distract the Tuatha. You're with us. We need to draw their attention and make it to that cave.
Good idea. That should keep them from getting too close to the king.
Something feels wrong. I can't think.
I know, but I need you to let us in. Through that cave. I was being an arsehole before. We can't do this without you. Are you ready?
No, but let's go.
Let's go home.
Did they make it?
Seems so.
At least we didn't die in vain.
We're not going to die.
Save that cheeky optimism for the ritual, darling. It's gonna be rough.
Okay.
All right, Tally. We need...
Thought you could escape.
I'm counting on you. For King here!
But you were wrong.
No, Tally.
Your souls are ours for all eternity.
Laz, hurry!
Talaison's talk. Right, you. Don't stand there. Pick it up and put it on.
Okay.
Any change?
Not a one. Nothing I've tried seems to make any difference.
You'll get it. I know you will.
But what if you're wrong?
I'm a seer.
Did you see this? Any of this?
I did not.
Not much of a seer, is she?
Invoking your
If she
title.
can't see
You
things.
can't be the seer and fail to see things this monumental.
You're awake.
What?
You did it. You saved Mill.
I mean, of course I did it. This is what I do.
This is Barath. He's been taking care of you since... Well, a lot has happened since you've been...
I'm sure you have questions.
Well, you died.
Technically speaking.
True. You weren't exactly dead. There was something about you that... I don't quite know how to explain it. But I was able to keep you stable with my magic until we got you back here.
Lucky for you. The cave you found connected with the Morian otherworld.
No, it didn't. Not initially. I made them connect. Magic is so helpful sometimes.
Okay.
It's a bit of a miracle. If Amagan and I hadn't been by your side, there's no way you would have survived. It took all our magical ability to keep you stable and bring you back here. It's likely that we're the two most talented wielders of magic alive right now.
And they're the most humble.
Am I wrong?
I didn't say that.
Humility is for the unexceptional. I am merely honest. We did manage to kill Luke with your help, and dozens of the other minor Tuatha. But the Three Kings, no. No, they're still out there.
You barely escaped with your lives. Killing them wasn't a possibility, and I'm shocked any of you made it back alive.
I'm not sure. None of what's happened makes any sense. Talason had a bright destiny. He can't be dead. I'm not mourning, you sweet old fool. I'm saying he quite literally should not be dead. Destiny itself is corrupted now. Nothing is unfolding as it should.
Okay.
This is my home, in the Maurian otherworld.
She's been keeping you here since the incident.
Safest place in the world, complete with all of my magical artifacts and luxurious pillows for rest and recovery.
My home is not too far, so we've had access to my research as well. Another Maurian.
Another old Maurian?
It's true. I've been alive for a long time. Enough time to read just about every book that's ever been written. Learn most songs. Memorize most medicinal cures. I don't have the ability to use magic, but I have the next best thing. A decent brain. Haven't always used it to its full potential, but focusing on healing you was and is an honor.
Okay.
My healing magic made it so we haven't had to feed you. But you're probably starving now.
Oh yes, you should eat. Start to regain your strength. I have some stew.
Now this game's making me hungry.
I find this
all that talk about eating.
Good. I have a great fondness for Grath, but I need to speak to you alone. Come find me in the throne room when you're ready for a nasty little chat.
The Maurian Forge. What is the Maurian Forge? Where we are right now, I guess.
First off, you should absolutely be dead. Our talk saved you. It absorbed the brunt of Tuatha's attack. But now I can't see your past or your future. Honestly, it's given me such a headache. The present seems to be normal.
Okay.
When I use my sight, I can see you recovering on my bed. I can see you here. Now. But I don't know what you're about to do next. I can't picture you eating the soup Barath is about to bring you. There's just... No. You haven't been replaced in your own story. The strange thing is, there isn't even a void there. You're conspicuously missing. You used to be there, I think. You know, I'm not sure. It means you have the most exciting future. Most of us are bound, at least partially, by fate. You have no fate. Your future is entirely yours to control. No, you still have one. You seem to still remember who you are. You seem to have memories. That means it happened. It's not even like it was erased. It's like you never existed. Not exactly, no. Not that I can recall. I've been wrong before. When something or someone powerful managed to alter the timeline. I did not seeking Ith or Talacin's deaths. Neither was meant to happen. But when you're dealing with gods, expect the unexpected, I suppose. We need to speak to Amagin.
Not sure why this was this low.
That's more within his domain as a druid.
Wait, what is? I need to go there.
Old family recipe. I hope you like turnip greens. How are you feeling? We're in a new world from the one you left behind, it's true. The good news is, it's probably only going to get worse. So, what's the plan?
It's time to pay our old buddy Amagin a visit.
Oh, I knew that was coming, but I didn't want to say it.
Some things are inescapable, my dear.
No, I think I'll pass. I know I can't control my destiny, but I can at least avoid my past.
Okay. The Archdruid Amergin. Where is Amergin? Am I supposed to go here?
The Morian Otherworld. Home. Our dark home. I tend to spend very little time here, unless I'm in my own quarters. When you can see reality side by side, there's something comforting in expecting a sunset and a sunrise. No two look exactly the same. There's always a glimmer of a colour, a flash of light, the presence of a single wisp of a cloud to keep you grounded in the present moment. Down here, nothing changes. Well, not for the Morians, anyway. The Formorians eat each other sometimes. Keeps things interesting. I think I should go talk to Brath. Travelling with you would be good for him. Hopefully I can help him see that. If I can convince Brath, I'll tell him to meet you in the Formorian underworld, on the other side of the Gate of Exile. In the meantime, you should have a look around. Maybe give the Golden Market a visit.
Okay. Nice looking place, isn't it? Oh, there's some merchants. Where's my gold? 185. Should I buy stuff or maybe not yet? Scrolls, okay. Gems, so there's gonna be what, socketing system maybe with the gems? Seems like that might be a socketing system, we'll see. Is there a map? There is a map. Does it tell me where my quest is? Amargin should be somewhere here in the other world. Is that him? No. This guy sells armor. Okay, I'll check the armor later. Smith. A mission from the blacksmith. Gold, steel, star, iron and stiffened leather. Alchemist, Starfinder, Ted Biok. Oh, he can make the most unique armor. Okay, so that's a special quest to make some fancy armor. And what about this? Weapon merchant. Okay. So there's combat staffs and scholar staffs. And combat staffs are most likely for sorcerers, where the other ones are for healers, probably. I wish I could run quicker, cause it feels a little sluggish and so. Oh wait, what's here? Where is this bastard hiding? I have a feeling it might be over here, so I'll check. Oh, it's not here for sure. Is it in the fort? Is it in the palace? Which one would it be? Where is it?
Life support systems repaired.
Hey, Becoming just subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much, Becoming, for the Twitch Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Right in the feels. How are you today? Saying well deserved. Glad to see you still streaming here. Yes, I still am streaming. Here and there, trying different games, trying to figure out what game would be my next permanent game to play for a long time. Takes a while though, takes a while to find a game that is not ruined one way or another by bad game design or quality of life or bad cash shops. Lately I've been testing one game after another. This game is right now something that I decided to test despite the terrible reviews on Steam. And so far it doesn't seem as bad as people make it out to be, but I've barely experienced the beginning of the game. Where am I supposed to go? Fort Meadow. Although I'm struggling finding where my objective is, so that's not good for sure. What have you been playing recently, Becoming? I'm open to some recommendations for games to play and try. Monster Hunter Rise. Oh yeah, I tried the demo and I really liked it. I might get it when it's discounted, but it definitely felt like an interesting game, although it definitely felt like it will be very grindy and very difficult to solve. At least the classes I tried in the demo were a little difficult to solve. We'll be hitting Lost Ark when it releases in the West. That's one game I won't be hitting, but I understand why many people would wanna play it. For me, Lost Ark is predatory and it has fear of missing out, and it has a cash shop, two things I don't like in games. And it also has PvP, which has ruined the PvE, in my opinion. Because they have to balance the game for PvP, and yeah, PvE normally suffers in cases like that. And it's too much of a grinder, too much of a MMO for my taste. But you can't have a game like Lost Ark being made by Korean players who love grinding, who love cash shops. It's as if they're addicted to that. I would have loved a cash shop that only sells cosmetics without any XP boosters, any other types of boosters, any other conveniences where you create an inconvenience and then sell people the solution to that inconvenience. But that's how free-to-play MMOs are made today, sadly. And that's the thing, they shouldn't be made in such way. There is no a rule book that says MMOs, free-to-play MMOs, should sell you convenience, should sell you quality of life. Quality of life shouldn't be something they charge you for, yet they do it because people are willing to play such games. If everyone would stop playing games that extort money for quality of life and only sell cosmetics, you would see how good it will be if people start playing only games with cosmetics, just cosmetics, and no quality of life extortion. New ropes, that's nice, but the skin changed. They didn't make it pick the actual skin that you have. So this tunic makes me have human skin, which is a bug. That shouldn't be the case. Instead of transparency, they've just added skin to it. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise definitely seems like it will take a while to get a ton of stuff done. I hope it's not something that requires group play every time, and I hope that soloing is possible. Wish I could have an overlay map in this game. Would help so much. Same weapons as the other NPCs, so there isn't anything special in the NPCs here. think I need to return. This is not the way it's not the place where I need to be. I'm still not sure where this is. The quest is very bad in this game. It doesn't tell you where to go. It just tells you the general zone, and then I could end up spending hours and still not find where this NPC is. It just says the other world. Is Undermarket considered the other world? Is all of this considered the other world? How do I get to the other world? Because I thought this was considered the other world where I am. Should I go to Gate of Exile or the Golden Palace? See, I am in the Morian Otherworld. Yes, that's actually where I am. So that NPC should be somewhere here. Maybe I need to go back to the Golden Palace? How do I reach the Gate of Exile? Maybe it's there, in the Gate of Exile. Because I think that's the only place where I haven't looked.
I knew you couldn't resist my persuasive charms for long. Are you certain that joining our cause is what you want?
Oh yes, of course.
Excellent. That calms my remaining
There's
nerves.
one specific mission
I
that
always
is hard
trust you
to
to walk
solve,
the right
Rampage,
path.
but it's very
This
easy to
is what
find a
I
random
do.
group. So that's nice. Normally, yeah, games like Monster Hunter Rise and stuff, at the beginning of the game it will be much easier to find people to group up with. So do we go Rogue or do we go Ranger? I think I'll go Ranger. With Berat. So there's Quick Shot, Volley, Trinity, Piercing Shot, Eagle Strike, Archer's Eye. There we go, this one. And what just happened? I didn't see the event. Okay, NK just subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much if you're watching my stream. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Struck Club officially on YouTube. Goethe says Kingdoms of Amalur graphics. I guess in a way. To me, it doesn't look like Kingdoms of Amalur. At least not that much. This one is kind of not too cartoony, but also not too realistic. Like it's in the middle between a cartoony game like Torchlight and a realistic game like Wolfsen in terms of graphics and visuals for this game. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I can't go there to the Gate of Exile. I still have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I mean, other world. Where the hell is the other world? Am I not in the other world right now? There's Underworld, there's Undermarket, there's Meadows Peak. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. Cirque the Starfinder, Tebiok. Cirque the Starfinder and Tebiok. I wish there was some tracking or something. Maybe I need to go there. I think I'll just go forward and move and most likely eventually I'll see the place where I need to be. I wanna see what's here. Could that be the place? A lot of slow-paced progression here. So that NPC doesn't seem to be an NPC I need to visit for my quest. This one. Suddenly it's not opening up the store menu. Is this one part of the quest? It's not. Alright, let's just go back to the fort, and from the fort I'll keep going forward to the next zone, and next zone, and next zone, and eventually maybe I'll find where I need to go. But they really need to improve the quest objective tracking, whatever it is. Wait, it didn't... I need to call to confirm. Is that the way? Yeah, let's go to main map. Whatever main map leads to. Just gave Sky a petting. got it. It worked. Best music ever made. It's got that market music, yeah. So now what? I'm here, right? I was here and I've been there and there, so what now? There isn't another place I can travel to. This is the end of the map. Is this gonna put me in the same place I was? Yeah, this puts me in the exact same place I was already. This kind of sucks. I'm baffled how they made this so difficult to figure out where you're supposed to go. I'll go back to the Golden Palace, maybe I'll find something there. Oh, there is an item I've missed. Good thing we came here. There's 2 pieces of wood. How do I wood it? See, this is the guy I need to meet with, but I have no idea where he is. Somehow he's in my party. Wow, I have no idea where he really is. How does this happen? How is he in my party? But far away from me. There isn't anything in the forge, so there isn't anything I can do here. Where did the goblin go? Find 7 goblins in Brigantia, 3 goblins in Underworld, 3 goblins in Medu, 3 goblins in Doombriga, 2 goblins in Dunia. Okay, so quest to find some goblins. Some strange quest. That's for completionists. If you're a completionist, that's your kind of quest probably. Okay, I think there isn't much I can do here. I've been running around for like, what, 20-30 minutes just trying to figure out where this fucking NPC is. This is not how you make games. I just keep looking around, but I doubt I'll be able to find him. They don't let me there. That sucks. He's definitely not here. I'll give the Gate of Exile another try. Maybe I'll be able to pass through it now. Hopefully it works this time. Last time I clicked multiple times on it and it didn't let me enter.
We call our part of this realm the Otherworld, but Fomorians call this the Underworld.
Okay, that's where
I can't say I blame them. It's not great. Like I told you before, the Fomorians once ruled Ireland, but then they partnered with Lugh, became too dangerous, and were conquered by the Tuatha in order to preserve the safety of the rest of the world. They were banished here, and have been rotting in this hole ever since.
Hey, visitors! I like your dress.
And you are?
I'm Delba, youngest daughter of King Zerion, certified underworld tour guide.
You're a what now?
He's asking
tour
for food
guide
again.
For all the people who come here to learn about the Fomorian culture and way of life.
Okay.
Nope. You're my first ones. I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, she looks pretty.
I promise to be very thorough.
Look at her eye.
Sure, thank you. How long have you been doing this?
Not too long at all, about 12 years. The angry druid guy, yeah, he's fighting with my dad again. I tried to give him a tour, and he told me to shut up.
What an asshole, right? Right?
The absolute worst.
Darling, I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Probably all the cannibalism. Let me try that again. There's a lot of rotting flesh around due to how we rip off limbs and eat them sometimes.
Very delightful.
Well, shit. Looks like the tiny druid guy pissed off my dad.
You mean Amagin?
Yes.
He is tiny, isn't he?
The tiniest.
Okay.
I think you better take us to our friend now.
Oh no.
I will not permit you to do this any longer. I am tortured enough without your insolence.
Well, if you insist on being that way, I'll have to cause you pain without asking next time.
Silence, you worm!
Look, not all druids can turn into animals. And if I did...
Seriously, Amagin, what are you doing?
Perfect. My other favorite person in the world.
I better be. Look.
You did it. You did it.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Or me?
Barath, how excellent to see you. It's been far too long.
I disagree.
Stop ignoring me! I will use your bones as toothpicks!
Hey, Dad! Look, tourists!
Oh, those aren't tourists, Delba. That's the seer.
But she's not alone. This one here. Maybe they actually care about the plight of the Fomorians?
Do you want to know more about us? Me? Rarely. I mostly allow my children and subjects to eat me. I regenerate faster than most, so I'm able to help the others subsist.
He's very altruistic.
I wish I could die. It was the Tuatha who put us here in the
No
first
dialogue
place.
in the game.
You've seen their fury. Would you invite it in? I thought not. The Tuatha decided they had enough of my people. They slaughtered most of us and sent the rest of us to the underworld to writhe in pain and agony for the rest of our days. The Tuatha have always been evil. You're but the most recent to taste their wrath. No, that had nothing to do with us. The Tuatha slaughtered all full-blooded Fomorians with magical abilities when they banished us here. Only half-bloods can wield magic now. Whatever you saw may have harnessed old curses left in our lands, but none of my people controlled it. That being said, it is not our magic, nor does it belong to the Tuatha. Magic knows no master. It is a conduit to a realm of wild and unstable energies. If anything, we are slaves to it. Good. My turn. Even trapped here, even blinded, I am one of the most powerful creatures on Earth. I sensed what the Tuatha said to you, what they did. Yours will be a life of power, I think. A few moments of helplessness will not hurt you.
Okay.
Interesting. You are detached from the timeline. They called you Mile Spain. A name that does not belong to you. Now bound to you in chains. Poor mortal. Your destiny was stolen from you. In every way that matters. You died on that beach. You told them you were free? No. They are a slave. A hammer that will shatter history. Wielded by an unseen hand.
Enough!
Powerful as Everseer. And yet, when it comes to the Mille Spain, you are as blind as me. You may go. Elements in the situation. I will agree to the Druid's terms, and allow you to use the gateway from my realm back to his home.
What?
Is that how you travel down here so quickly?
I thought you knew my house was just above his head.
He's
You've
trying
been
to make me to give
torturing the
him
poor
food.
man.
He's not a man,
He
he's a
keeps
Fomorian.
This is
tapping
why I
my
hate
hand.
druids.
Do we have a deal?
Maybe he'll do it in a moment.
Oh, and one more
Let's
thing.
see if he'll do it.
You must take my daughter Delba with you to the surface.
Holy shit! Yes!
Now, leave my sight!
He doesn't realize I can see him.
And in the end, it all came down to information. What did I tell you, Am?
Today can go die in a fire.
Speaking of fire, how's that surface world of yours doing?
Oh, everything is terrible. Corruption has spread across multiple species now, and rumors are spreading that some humans have fallen into its grasp.
It seems that Urko and his pervasive aura of impending doom are to be permanent fixtures
Okay.
in this land. Lovely.
And on top of everything else, by the time Prince Lugade returned, someone else had already claimed the throne.
Who?
Tarlok.
Oh, fuck.
He had been one of King Ith's advisors, until he was unceremoniously fired for being a massive twat.
That's saying something.
It really is. Is Lugade not king?
No. Those still here in Calthea assumed that Ireland was a total loss and chose Tarlok
And
before
you see how
Lugade
he's
returned.
touching me here.
Queen
with his,
Ascota has been
bow.
beside herself.
No, you
She
already
fled
had
to the
to.
forests.
Stop.
Lugade's supporters have an encampment there now.
I suppose it's damage control on the surface, then.
If I help you, do you think more people will start to like the Fomorians?
It's quite likely that
bumming.
most people will run from you in terror.
That's okay, I'm used to it.
Go.
The single eye thing freaks people out.
I do not understand how I got roped into this.
Too bad, Berry darling. It's surface time. Come, Torchbearer. We have a world to save.
I guess the game actually starts around here. Probably. The actual game, not the prologue or whatever.
Welcome home, my friend. Is the surface world the paradise you've been dreaming about?
I haven't been above in... It has to be almost a century now. It's colder than I remembered.
That tower has been lighting the way for as long as anyone can remember. Your father, Delbur, his throne is located directly underneath, connecting our two worlds, illuminating the way home.
New companion, Delbur. So she's gonna be my tank. Travel to Kingsland. Delbur? Delbur is a two-handed warrior, I guess. She can self-heal. Oh no, she can heal allies.
Way to describe imprisoning someone against their will.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment.
I'm aware.
Have the funerals been held already?
There were none.
What is this thing? Looks strange.
Being here isn't...
American Scromlech. What is this? That's like some gateway stones or whatever.
The fires in the woods. Is there a new settlement there?
Not exactly.
You cryptic bastard, answer the question.
Those were definitely not here the last time I was on the surface.
Okay.
No, those were new. Completely new. They're like nothing I've ever seen before, anywhere in time. Except... Amager.
Okay.
The look in their eyes. It was like,
Inisfeo. I know.
you don't think... Magic works in mysterious ways. There are...
You believe someone
It's difficult for me.
The situation does not seem...
There were controlled fires burning in the wood.
You know, I'm not
Okay.
normally pessimistic, but I do not find forces of nature like...
Ah, yes, ever the optimist.
I have no interest.
Your very existence as a druid is in...
Stop.
Fine. We shall put that discussion on hold until we find at least a few other survivors.
Good
Chris
question.
says, world's
Any
fastest
insights,
reader,
Sia?
struck
My best guess
Wonderdog.
is that the underworld guarded us from this corruption. Yet I admit that's only a guess. darling.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not certain.
read between the
Seems
lines.
to be
Some of
magic,
the stuff
but its
that's boring,
powers
I just
beyond
skip.
anything I have studied. And I have read every book in the
I
Druids'
mean,
college.
my
of
ideal
these
game
ones.
would have zero
Well, you
story.
both need to go back to class.
I
And
generally
just
find that
endgame.
deeply insulting. But alas, we're all allowed
Although
to...
my ideal game won't be a single player
Apparently
game,
not.
obviously.
This is a nightmare.
But it will have single player end game.
When we visited the Tuatha de
missions.
Danaan.
Although right
broke.
now I started
Not just
writing a document.
You know that you've been untethered.
I started
from
writing a
time.
document
But the
with
entire
game
flow of
design
eternity has shifted.
of a
Like
game
a
I
river
want to
diverted.
see.
The magic I draw upon from my
skill
spells
systems.
feels different.
I've got
You are
5
pulling from a
different types
stream
of
that was never meant
endgame
to
that
exist,
that I'm
full
writing
of
down.
stones and roots
Of
instead
those
of
3 I
soft
have already written. I need to write the other 2. I've written the basics of what the skill system will be like. I need to write the passive skill tree system, and then I need to write the story and a lot of bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'll probably make a huge document, and then based on that document I will try to see if I can myself, without coding, with 0 coding skills, if I can make a prototype. And then I can try and take that prototype to some studios to see if someone wants to make my prototype into a game. I really don't care if they steal my idea, as long as I get to play the game, because I'm fucking disappointed by developers and their shitty game design, and if no one wants to make the game I want to play, I might as well try and make it myself.
Unhand me, you
know.
cretins, or be prepared for an unfair
It's been one
fight.
disappointment after another.
Heraclios!
Greetings! Come join me in my glory!
Just a moment, there's a bot. This game, it's strange. But the good kind of strange, but also not everyone would like it. Oh shit. Sorry, I was blocking a bot. I didn't realize the game was not paused. Just a moment. Those YouTube bots.
You're alive! And you seem...
He seems normal.
Normal might be a strong word.
Haha, true! I'm better than normal. I feel amazing. Ever since I returned from Ireland, there have been so many of these assholes ready for me to fight. It's been my dream come true.
I like this guy.
Who else survived?
A full boat of us, led by Prince Lugate. He was badly injured, but he led us through the crisis like a true king. I think he aged a decade that morning.
About time.
Oh, the
Get
FPS
back
drops.
to me about how you feel when you lose your title, your father, and just about everyone else you've ever known in one day.
I never knew my parents.
Stop squabbling like children! Heraclius, where is everyone?
Scattered, the Queen and Prince have been overthrown by one of King Ith's minor advisors, Tarlock.
That opportunistic piece of shit.
I remain loyal to the royal family. They're hiding in the woods along the coastline.
The fires.
Yes, Tarlock, the usurper, is scheduled to give a speech at the Palace at dawn. They sent me to observe.
Oh shit, so many
Then we're
enemies.
coming with you.
fuck? The problem is it's super difficult to control everyone in this game. Now everyone died and I'm alone. Oh, they do have pose to control, but it's not turn-based, and it should be. Maybe there is a turn-based one, but I don't know about it. I need healing badly. Fucking roots. I fucking hate those roots. Use a way to revive the healer. Ah shit! Look at the range. How is he able to cast from over there? This is not fair if they can cast from this far away. Survive this. You have to heal up. It's gonna take a while though with this slow healing. come on. Faster cooldown. There is no defensive, only average, aggressive and passive. Fuck, they routed both of them. It's taking forever. Oh no, no, not there. Pull the aggro somehow.
We have so many questions for you.
An asshole?
I've disliked the man since I met him about narcissistic. He helped run.
I wonder if the difficulty will get up wide now. I changed the difficulty because this was a little bit too difficult. I changed it so maybe after this fight it will get up wide, the new
become
one.
a great ruler. His mother, Queen of Scot Plus.
Do you have any
Because the last fight I didn't see any difference
Maybe
after
I
changing
don't
it.
like this guy.
The stuff they say before I skip makes for interesting conversation, yeah.
Not enough for me to work up a sweat.
They're people, Heraclius, not animals. They have loved ones.
Not anymore.
How?
About half the I've been a mercenary for over a decade, and I've never seen a battle like that. We were thorough. It hurt my pride.
See, I managed to even read that one. We were thoroughly outmatched, but I skipped when he was halfway through the sentence. So I managed to read it, but he hasn't even said 1/3 of it by the time I finished reading it. I want a tank, another tank. Where is this guy? He's not in the team. Why is he not in the team? He's not in the team. Do I need to kick someone from the team to get him in? Yeah, I don't see that guy. Maybe not yet. Maybe later he'll come. Did the change difficulty apply? Does it remember? Hopefully it remembers it. Let's see, on the next fight I'll know if it actually changed the difficulty or not. Okay. Why don't they regenerate mana passively? This kind of sucks that they're not regenerating mana or HP passively. Did we boot everything? Maybe we did. But yeah, I already see some of the things that might make me not enjoy the game. Not sure about others and why Steam doesn't like this game, but
I would assume that he's
but
a
there
bit
are some things
distracted
that
by all your
I just don't
siblings
like myself,
nibbling on his
such
limb.
as the lack of healing outside of combat,
Good point.
of mana
What
and
the fuck?
HP passively.
My father regenerates, so
Maybe
he
you
lets
need
us eat
items
him
for
for
those?
breakfast.
Who knows?
He has the bravery of Zeus.
Have I played Neverwinter Nights? Yeah, long time ago.
Maybe
I've forgotten
convincing the
everything
humans
about
that
that game. The
Fomorians
only
should
thing
be
I
allowed on
remember
the
is that
surface
I remember
won't be
playing
as
it, but I
impossible as I
don't
thought.
remember anything else besides that.
We must go to the palace.
I mean, I remember that I was too little. I was too young to be able to enjoy games like that. So back then I didn't like it, because it was just not my genre. Turn-based RPGs were not that great for me back then. Back then I wanted PvP only, and I was a PvP freak when I was a teenager, late teens, early teens, middle teens. That's when I was constantly looking for PvP. Now it's the exact opposite. Now I try to avoid games with PvP because normally PvE suffers for the sake of PvP balance. So I like to play games that are designed and balanced around PvE as the central point.
My people! my friends. Today marks the beginning of a new age of independence, of glory, of freedom. I know you are all excited. I am excited too. This is what we have deserved for generations. A nation of Celts, ruled by the Celts, for the Celts. Under my rule, you will be my priority. All others will be secondary. No more monsters. No more beasts. No more foreigners. And no more foreign queens. Did you really want a son of Egypt?
Why does it look like
to sit
20
on the
FPS?
throne?
I don't know.
No! You
And the game
need
directors
a
made
Celt.
it that way.
That is why, from today, we begin a new dynasty.
The FPS is 30. It's actually
Continued
walked to 30 FPS
by my
right
daughter,
now.
the Princess Tiana.
They've walked the FPS of those cutscenes to 30 FPS.
Your king is dead. Long live the king! Silence! It appears that our festivities have attracted some unwelcome guests.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
That voiceover was missing. How dare you ruin my favorite dress?
Father, you agreed that once you were king, you would not use any magic.
It worked, did it not?
That man is dead!
And the crowd is alive.
I cannot allow you to do this.
I don't need your permission, child.
Then you have lost my support.
You're giving up your chance to be a queen.
Do not be so certain. Come, Brig. We're done here.
Do you see what these outsiders make us do? They turn us against each other. Father against daughter. Druid against druid. We shall not let it stand. Destroy them.
I have a feeling it will be rage quit after this fight.
That bastard!
Because
the crowd
oh,
is gonna
never
kill
mind,
us.
they
Imogen,
healed me.
Get
Okay.
everyone out of here.
It would have sucked if they
We're
didn't
6
heal me.
people. Are you?
Okay, now I need to go turn-based. If one can even call it turn-based, because there's no actual turns, but I can't cancel turns. Okay, I can.
Crazy?
Shut up and do it!
I'll try.
Sorry. Sneezed. Quick shot. Let's put the quick shot over.
Try, but it'll take some time.
Hurry!
It's not that easy, you know.
Don't kill it.
So close. Keep it together.
This when I compare this to Pathfinder and the Pathfinder skill system and combat system or Baldur's Gate, it's terrible. This combat system is one of the worst I've seen for a team-based game with real-time fighting and posing. And the combat system is one of the backbones, the pillars of games like that, of RPGs. Some RPGs can get away with a shitty combat system, but this one is designed in such a way where the shitty combat system really hurts you. If they had something similar to Pathfinder, this would have been much better, where I can switch to full turn-based mode.
Someone should tell Prince
Where
Legade what
the auto mode is actually much more.
We need allies, even ones
how should
like
I
him.
say it? Smart, much smarter.
Agent, where are you going?
If the auto fighting is smarter, it would be nice if you could
Annoyingly,
tell
Tarlok's
them,
daughter
okay,
Tiana was right.
use this skill,
Magic
do not
is
use this
corrupted.
skill, never
None of
use
us
this
should
skill,
use it
always
on
use this
surface.
skill, stuff like that.
That won't stop me.
Then be
switch
careful.
on and off
But
auto
don't come running
casting
to me when she
during
whispers
auto
in your
fighting. That's something that they should have added. And also they should have added
With
a
what
proper
army?
turn-based mode where you
With what actual army?
press a button
We
and
need
then it's
entire
immediately
nations
turn-based
on our
fighting only.
Fair. Either way, darlings, we need to ally every race and hillfort
It's
against the
pretty
common
annoying,
foe.
yeah, as you
Only
say,
King
it's
If
outdated,
could have
it's
done that.
annoying, and it
Agreed.
just...
And he will.
It doesn't feel
Behold, the
good.
Miller Spaniard, the immortal
If it
killer of
doesn't look
gods,
good
the blade
to you,
of
and if it
vengeance.
doesn't feel good to me,
Everyone loves
then yeah, it's
If
we're
we
on the
paint
same
you
page,
as
and
our
it's.
best chance against the
I don't think I
gods
should
of
waste much more
America.
time
This
with
might
this game.
I don't understand what's happening, but I love it.
Right then. We need
Some
to get
people
your name
might
out.
love it, but I
Spread
doubt
the
it's
word
many.
across
If you look at
culture.
Steam, mostly negative comments.
How?
With a
There's a
symbol
reason
of
why
hope,
the
of
comments
course.
are mostly negative. But yeah, the game I've started writing my designs about. I'm writing my idea of a Diablo style action RPG Wooter game. And what I'll do is I'll first come up with the ideas for endgame. I have 5 ideas, I know them, I just need to write them down. 3 of them I've written down. 2 more I will, and I have more ideas, but I wanna write 5 at first. I've already written the skill system, and my idea of skill system is a system where you would craft your skills. In fact, it might be a questless system. Most likely it will be a questless system where you can craft skills, and obviously some skills would require some weapons to be equipped, similar to Torchlight Infinite, but you can select the skill mechanic, the skill base mechanic, whether it's a bullet, whether it's a chain or a link, whether it's a arrow, whether it's a bow, orb, and then after you select that, you select the element. So if you select chain and lightning, it's chain lightning. If you select chain and fire, it's something like chain lightning, but with the fire element, with the fire animation, and with instead of shocking, it will apply burning, and it will look different. And yeah, for example, you can have a breath, like a dragon breath, flamethrower, acid thrower, but the same would be doable with shock, where it bursts in front of you in a cone. And you can channel it lightning, and the same would be doable with healing and holy heal, like a breath and stuff like that. So that's my idea of a fun skill system, where you pick the skill base, you pick the skill element, and by base I mean whether it's gonna be a projectile like an arrow or a bullet or a bow or an orb. Whether it's gonna be a slice or a jump, leap, attack, and stuff like that. There's a ton. I came up with a ton, and there's a lot more I can come up with. And after that, after you've picked your base of the skill, after you've picked the element of the skill, that's when you start picking, adding support skills, similar to Path of Exile and Undecember and Torchlight Infinite, and a bunch of other similar games where you can support certain skills to modify them. For example, more projectiles, less damage, less projectiles, more damage, more range, less damage, less range, more damage, bigger AoE, less damage, smaller AoE, more damage, stuff like that, and a bunch of other things. And that's gonna be similar to that, except it's not gonna have a shitty energy system such as the energy system in Torchlight Infinite. You will just be limited by X number of support skills total, and you would decide how many of those you would have, and you would be limited of how many skills you can put in the skill bar. It does sound good, yeah. I mean, I'll probably need a lot of time to just figure out all the systems, but yeah, I'm done with this game. I'm gonna save. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother saving. I'm uninstalling after this, so why bother? I'll keep working on that, and eventually I'll figure out if I can make a prototype of my endgame types. The 5 endgame types I have, I can actually tell you generally without revealing the full mechanics. One of them is where did it go? One of the endgame types I have is something similar to the Fazir's dungeon in Torchlight 3, but much better, a mix between rifting and tower mode. The other idea I have for endgame is escort missions, which again is escorting a caravan, a cart of goods from point A to point B with a bunch of fights in the middle, a bunch of waves with a big boss at the end. The third type of mission is fortress defense, which is pretty much you having your own fortress that you need to defend, and it's different every time. You go on a mission and you get placed into a location, which could be a fire magma fortress, it could be a jungle, it could be a desert fortress, but you have something that you need to defend, and you decide whether you want to build fortifications like barricades, like turrets, like towers, like stations, or whether you want to hire NPCs. If you want to hire NPCs, you can hire healers, you can hire tanks, and that town you can hire assassins, rangers, and stuff like that. Stuff that would help you defend that fortress for a few waves. You defend 3 or 4 waves, stages, actually 3 or 4 stages, each with different waves, which with harder enemies, and eventually you get wood based on how well you performed, which will be based on scores. Another endgame is, I call it the shifting islands, But this is pretty much, think of the Crucible in Grim Dawn with a twist, literal twist, because things will be shifting and moving around you to evolve that combat. This one I haven't started fully writing down. And another one is scalp hunting, which is like a bounty system, similar to the Diablo and Grim Dawn bounties, but again, much more user-friendly, much less grindy, much more convenient, similar to the, not just the bounties, but also similar to the Nemesis system in Grim Dawn, except without the boring reputation grind. I wrote that scalp hunting yesterday as an addition. Every 1 or 2 days I try to write a little bit in this document. Right now it's like 14-15 pages. Eventually it's gonna get more. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching this, stopping by. I'll stream something different tomorrow. Keep it cool. Until next time from me, and goodbye.